Man, I had the darndest people walk into my shop today. I think I'm forgetting Elsie's voice just a little bit, but yeah, they came and made a bit of a splash in town. I wonder if they ran into Sister Vanda at the front gate. I know she's a bit of a cold personality. I'm sure she probably gave him a bit of a hard time. I hope she didn't take anybody. You know, that'd be kind of rough. I'd hate for the group to get split up. But you know, who knows? Maybe if someone did, it'd be like an elder or something. You know. But yeah, you know, I'm still me and my little shop. I'm still just kind of worried about them Thessalonians docked in the harbor. You know, things been pretty weird since they arrived. You know, they're a bit of a ruffian bunch, and I don't know. Ever since they showed up, ever since that merchant, he went in that temple, I don't know, things have been quiet around here. I wonder if my new friends, I think they said they came from there, so yeah, they must have talked to him, I'm sure. I wonder if they're working out some sort of bargain or something. I wonder if they maybe hired him to do something. I hope not. They seem like good folks. And who knows? That little goblin, he seems like a little feisty fella. I wonder if he's scoping out the place or something like that. I hope not. I don't really have much he could steal. But you know, I'm sure if they do want to go to the temple, I could probably actually help them out a little bit, but who knows, maybe they found a way in themselves. Maybe found some stuff on the roof or something, I don't know. I'm not an infiltrator and nothing like that. And yeah, we had a little bit of a back and forth, you know, told them about the comings and goings of the town, how things have been a little strange for the past week or so. And oh shoot, it looks like they might be leaving. Hold on, I gotta ask them something. But before I do, welcome everybody to the Tabletop Chronicles presents Rusthenge. I kind of forgot I wasn't Swindler's Den there for a second. And I will be your DM Meyore, but more importantly, first up we have our players. Babycornboi, who do you play?
Grab.
Yeah, the little goblin alchemist who now has versatile vials. Next up, we have BKSchatzki, who's not here at the moment, unfortunately. Just wasn't able to make it with the scheduling this week, so hopefully we'll see him next week. Next up, we have KeenBean. Who do you play?
Oh, I play Crowlock.
All right, that he does, the winged feathered friend. And finally, last but not least, Battletight. Who do you play?
I play Malchus, with a mouthful of teeth, the orc champion.
Ooh, who also has some new feisty abilities now. I'll just like to point out that I also GM Abomination Vaults and Swindler's Den, currently on a bit of a teensy-weensy hiatus, but that should be back soon. So check them out. They're wonderful. Anyways, oh, hey, before you guys leave, you know, you're new from town, you say you're from Osprey Cove and all that. I was wondering, you seem like you can kind of take care of yourselves, right? Do you think you guys might be headed to the Temple of Gorum anytime soon?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. No, not me. I'm not.
Oh, well, I mean, at least if one of you are. I mean, you fella Malchus, you look like you can handle yourself. I was wondering, you know, before they shut the gates and wasn't really letting people come in and out of there, they had asked me to take care of their little goat. It was kind of sick, and I'm just a little bit worried about her. And I'm accidentally slipping into some weird Australian. I'm just a little bit worried about her, and I have some medicine for her. And
just go Australian. Just do it.
Never. I stuck with some sort of city accent before, and I'm trying to get back to it. I got this little this medicine. Do you think if you head in there, you could give her the medicine, and if she's not feeling too good, do you think you could maybe bring her back, and I could take better care of her here? If you guys actually, if y'all aren't quite sure how to get in there, I know that when I went to give the little goat's name is Isba. When I went to give little Isba her medicine last time, I saw that there was like a well, and I know that in the bay to the east, roughly over here, a little bit south of the temple, that there's like a grate, I think, that lets the water flow out. So I bet it's probably maybe connected to that well. If they ain't letting you in, maybe you guys can take that way in and like climb up the well or something. But do you think you could help out poor little Isba for me?
We'll see.
I'm here for tyrants. I'm not here for goats. What type of sickness is this?
She's been feeling a bit feverish, and she's not moving too much.
A little rusty.
Oh, rust. What would rust be doing on an animal?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
we've seen some humans with rust. Do you know anything about this rust disease?
Humans with rust? What in the hells is that about? What are you guys playing with me? That sounds crazy.
We have tracked the footsteps of a fallen comrade who had died from rust disease.
Oh.
To this village here. Do you know anything about this?
Oh yeah, Brother Blanton. We talked about him a little bit earlier. So yeah, I knew about him, but I didn't know that, I knew I haven't seen him in a while, but I didn't know that he was hurt over there. I mean, with this rust thing, I know people say that Rusthenge, to the south, you had to have seen it coming in the crazy spires. Yeah. People have always kind of said it's cursed, but I mean, no one's really coming back with rust on them. I know some people say they they feel a little sick, kinda, but
does anyone know what it is?
Well, I mean, we generally kind of stay away from it. It's pretty creepy,
No one goes there?
Not as far as I know, but if anyone has gone there, I bet Daryl Finnick, he probably would have seen him. Did you guys pass those big manas that were kind of incomplete on the way in? Kind of on a hill, and you guys would have that. You would have walked by them to the west, as you came into town.
We walked by them to the west as we came into town.
I heard he's shacked up in one of those. He usually has a pretty good eye on everything from up there. I bet you could probably ask him, see if anybody's been coming and going from there.
We must see this Daryl Finnick.
Yeah, he's a nice man.
What is this elixir? What is this disease that it cures?
Oh, the medicine. It's just something I've been giving her. It's nothing too special, just some herbs and all that jazz. Not jazz, but oh, it's it's got a bit of rose thorn in it. Here, look, and it kind of looks like a biscuit. You see some rose thorns, some other herbs in there. She's like, she ate it.
I put my hand out to hold it if he's offering for me.
Oh yeah. She puts it in your hand.
And then I look at the goblin and an orcish. I ask, "Do you know anything about this?"
Sorry, one more time. Sorry.
Yeah, you goblin. I'm talking to you in orcish. Do you know anything about this?
I will admit I was trying to remember how versatile vials work And I did not hear what you're saying. What are you holding out to me? Sorry.
It's the medicine that she's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Rob,
can I do
this is the goat medicine that she just handed to us. Do you know anything about this
Can
medicine?
I do some kind of check on this thing?
Yeah. Do give me a secret crafting check.
Well, while he does that, I'm gonna peek between them because I don't understand what they're saying. Go, you know, secrets don't make friends.
I think it's really cool. I've never heard that language before. Okay, yeah.
Well,
so
I have learned
really
if
asking.
you want to keep secrets, don't tell Malchus.
That is
Champion.
also a good thing to say.
Champion does not need secrets.
I love it. I love it.
I only asked the goblin if he knows what this is.
Oh, yeah, of course. If you want to take a look at it, you know,
I've got a secret to
recent
tell Malchus.
acquaintances.
He's interested in this goat because he wants to have sex with it.
An agent of chaos, I see. Oh, wow.
Keep your fantasies to yourself.
But Grub, you look the medicine over. You're able to identify some restorative herbs in there, like some stuff for the gut, so a little bit to like pump up its energy. It does appear to be, some medicine you'd probably give a sick animal.
Looks like a kombucha. It's a probiotic. It'll make you feel better. And animals, too.
Very well. What's this guy's name? I'm sorry, missed it.
Oh yeah, her name is Elsie.
Oh, her.
Yeah, she's a little blonde halfling woman.
Very
Now, when
well,
you say it'll
Elsie.
help an animal, does that mean me? Or what am I?
You know,
Oh
I'm
god,
not quite
crisis
sure.
of identity.
Maybe a bird man?
Is he
Very
more
well.
bird or more man?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, do your wings work? If not, I guess you're more man.
Works, loose interpretation.
Works when I'm level 9 and level 14 when I get the feats to fly.
works when I fall off a cliff, kind of.
Oh man. But okay, well thank you guys so much. You're wonderful. Thank you for taking the medicine to Isba. Do you guys need a place to stay tonight? You probably got another hour or two of daylight left if you want to check anything else out in town first. Oh, you're muted, Malchus.
I'm sorry, I was just delivered my meal. Did you say something?
Oh, I was just saying I was offering you guys if you wanted to stay here, I could probably let you sleep in my spare room for just like 5 silver a night for all of you, not individual. And also, you got a couple hours of daylight if you wanna keep checking things out around town,
That's acceptable
Five
for
silvers
me.
a night. I thought we were helping with your goat.
Well, yeah, and I appreciate it, but I still got a business to run. I can't.
The
just
goat is
give
in the
it a-
fort, right?
Yeah, it's in the fort. It's there's a little stable in the left of the courtyard.
Oh, I thought it was somewhere else.
Maybe
Oh.
tomorrow. We're supposed to meet Elder Ordway tonight, right?
Oh,
That
Oh,
what
we
we
are
agreed?
supposed to meet the elder.
who's Elder Ordway?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hmm.
This is so exciting. I feel like I'm in a story.
Is there a way over to the Rusthenge Island?
Oh, yeah. If you cross at the low tide, there's the water's pretty shallow. You can walk across it. and get to the Isle.
Do I know when low tide is?
When the hell is low tide normally for places? Let's see. Because the book doesn't talk about it. Let's
Something
see
about
here.
the moon. I don't know.
I was gonna say, doesn't it depend on the moon? I don't.
Let's see. Okay, yeah.
Keywords and high tide.
Yeah. I mean, most of the afternoon is low tide, it looks like.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it probably won't be high tide until late at night, After, let's see, what is that? At probably
As
about...
seafaring folk know.
At 22 notches of the candle, that's probably when it'll be high tide again.
Why would anybody be interested in going to this island? What do you think Brother Blanton was doing there?
Oh, well, I mean, if Brother Blanton was there, that's news to me, but, I mean, I don't know, maybe the Gorham people, maybe they think they could, get some usable metal out of it or something, maybe? I mean, they are always looking for more metal to make weapons and armor and stuff.
Grub is interested in strange things. Like himself.
I can tell.
Elsie, are you an alchemist of sorts?
Yeah, actually, how'd you know? And there's vials and crap on shelves and stuff clearly displayed.
Oh, really? Name 10 formulas.
Okay, let's see. And she lists off 10 restorative formulas for elixirs.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a bit of a side hobby. I mean, it even makes my bacon more fun.
I love bacon.
Oh, yeah, we don't get enough pigs around here. I like me some bacon too. Like some bacon while I'm baking.
You just said that you have better bacon.
Oh, my studies in alchemy, they help me with my bacon when I'm
Good.
because
I
I'm
would
a
like to
baker.
have that bacon for
Like
breakfast.
pies.
Grub is not the biggest fan of the smell of cooked flesh. I'm going to go to the island now. You can keep talking about bacon if you want.
Guys, before we leave, as much as I hate to admit I care about someone, Dell's been awfully quiet. Does he need an elixir?
Oh, he's just he's very excited, with everyone, how everyone's talking, and he feels like he's just part of a grand adventure.
I told him to shut up.
I feel as if he did actually
mean,
say
We
something.
agree on something.
I mean, well,
Okay.
he could use it. Not for too long, though. Maybe Grub will get lonely.
Oh no.
I told him and his pant serpent to just stay quiet for a while.
A pant serpent? Oh, you naughty dog, you.
Do you have elixirs for purchase?
Oh yeah. I got a couple things
This
around
guy
here.
needs one that'll make his pant serpent bigger. It came out a little small.
Grub is just gonna leave and just gonna shrug and leave while they're talking.
Nice. Grub leaves out. Elsie's gonna turn and get behind the counter to rifle through some vials. Are you guys chasing after Grub or staying with Elsie?
I'll follow him and say, I'm bored. I'll see what the goblin's doing.
I'll meet you momentarily.
Knowledge is never boring.
Yeah, and then she comes up. She's like, "Okay, I got a couple things here. I got this for healing. This'll, make you an inch taller if you take it for a year. What are you kind of looking for?"
Take it for a year. Get that one.
Specifically, I'm looking for something that might protect us against metals like rust.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you get like tetanus or something like that, I got something here for you that might kinda work. Here.
Just a cabinet full of kombucha.
She's like, here's my it's my special mix right here. And you see she kind of like pulls out a kind of like a pale pink kind of fizzy tonic. And she says it helps with you know, if you're kind of feeling a little sick, a little drained, you know, really just kind of a general fixer for your kind of ailments. I've heard it helps you feel a little bit better for a while, and you know, yeah, that might work for you, you know. I also, oh my god, oh, that's what I was looking for, alchemical items. Oh wow, there's a subcategory for drugs. Elixirs, that's what I was looking for, because I don't have my entire manual on me right now. Yeah, so for that, I know it's in here somewhere. Load, good lord, 645 results.
She has to use the Control F spell.
Exactly. I have a special thing just for that. I know.
I gotta get my lasagna out of the oven. 1 second.
Nice.
Dude,
nice.
my change to this time zone has made me realize I will no longer have a mukbang during this because I've already eaten.
That sounds.
My mukbanging career is gonna come to an end.
Oh, I literally sell vaccines. That's
Dude,
crazy.
Yes. People tune in just for me to eat.
Oh, it gives you immunities, less than the vaccine's level. I could have swore there's like a friggin' anti-plague or something around here. Let's see. Elixir for disease. But yes, she rifles through some more of that. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Yes, I forgot elixirs of life also give you a status bonus versus diseases. So, yeah, this will work pretty well. It won't cure nothing, but it'll at least help you fight it off better.
Very well. This would be a good trade, I think, for feeding the goat.
Oh, yeah, here. I got 2 I could give you. I feel like that's pretty fair, right? They're normally
Brilliant.
worth 3 gold each, so you know, pretty expensive. So yeah, that sounds about fair, right?
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for helping little Isba.
We'll see you for supper.
Oh, all right. There we go. That went wrong again. Yeah. Thank you. That sounds good to me.
And I turn to leave, and I take all those elixirs with me. The goat elixir, and then the other 2.
Yeah, I put them.
I don't have access to my character sheet either yet. So
wait, really? I thought I made you the owner. Let me just double check the permissions really quick. I wonder if they reset. Oh, I know what happened. It was because I was having an issue with your token, and I had to like essentially remake Malchus. So I forgot to update that. All right. There you go. Should be good now. Let me delete Malchus and redrag him too. There we go.
there he is.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, cool. So you got your elixirs, and I'm just gonna add another item, and I'm gonna call it goat medicine.
Are you putting him in there then? You getting him in there?
Yeah, I put it in there.
Brilliant. I'm off to speak with the... Let's go, Dell.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's Mickey Mouse.
We're gonna go find... Go find...
Alrighty, Malchus!
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
You're welcome, BK. You're welcome for that.
Oh my god. All right, yeah, you see Crowlock and Grub, pacing away.
What is your plan here, Grub?
Oh, mine still says game paused, by the way. I don't know if that's relevant.
There you go.
Just to look, examine, no touching.
On the island, the Rusthenge Island.
Yes.
The island, the Rusthenge Island.
And what about our elder friend?
Well, she's supposed to be here tonight, so maybe when we get back, if she's not there yet, we can go looking.
Brilliant. Lead the way.
Besides, maybe there's something valuable on this island.
Valuable.
Yes, we need answers to this rust disease and how this fellow has died, whether this was an
Yes,
act of tyranny
answers,
or not.
information,
Yes.
gold.
100-foot spires of
valuable.
100-foot spires of rusty metal should be very valuable, Crowlock. Crowlock? Crowlock. All right, off we go.
All right. You guys begin making your way around to the Isle, begin to cross the water.
Wait,
say...
Do you think
Oh,
we
go
should
ahead.
check with this Daryl Finnick first?
Where is he?
He's in the
is
manors
to
that
the
we
west.
passed by on the right in the west.
Ugh, sounds far.
Maybe. Best to be safe.
All right. Okay, to the manor.
Grub's a big fan
then.
of safety.
As we admire his burns.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you guys walk for, like about half hour to 20 minutes to half hour to the west. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll say 15 to 20 minutes.
Jesus.
It's a little over. a
You
mile.
can't lie to me. I know exactly what time it is, sir.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it was 17 and a half minutes.
Racing the
you
clock here.
bastard.
But what was I gonna say? As you guys kind of leave the outskirts of town, you see that there is another armored guard there. This one has like a sword and a shield, so you can probably assume that it's not necessarily Sister Vanda. And yeah, you guys pass by. They just kind of grunt at you, and then you guys eventually make your way to the ruin. So what you see is as you approach, kind of you walk up this it's kind of like a slope upwards, kind of going up to this cliff, because you can kind of see as you walk towards it from the east that it does kind of go up into like a cliff face over the water. And as you get closer, you do see that there are essentially three halfway constructed manors. One is actually barely more than even the foundation. One kind of more to the east is a little more torn apart. The one that seems the most structurally sound, kind of in the middle, is there standing, and probably the only one that would actually be inhabitable by anyone. But yeah.
I walk straight up to the door.
Oh, there is no door. It's just open frame.
Daryl Finnick.
Oh, you're looking for Daryl? Daryl Finnick?
Yes, I said Daryl Finnick.
Oh, I haven't had visitors in forever. Honestly, this is great. And he's like, Daryl Finnick's the name. used to be. Well, you know, used to be a lot of things. And you see as this kind of taller, dark-skinned man walks outside of this kind of torn-apart house. And he looks a little bit like this. And he...
I wouldn't expect him to sound like that.
Yeah, I
I'm just kidding.
stuck with it. But anyways, yeah, so he's, he looks a little more ragged than he does in this picture. They make him look very well put together when he has been living in an abandoned manor thing for like years. Anyways, yeah, these are my houses. I hope you like them. You know, they're only a little bit haunted, but you know, I don't mind. The ghosts, they don't bother me too much, and there's lots of space. You know, I don't get many visitors, so you know, what can I do for you? You know,
Nice place.
where you going? No, this is fine. What can I help you with? I haven't had visitors in a while, you know?
You're one of your compadres, Brother Blanton, strolled over to our city, dying of rust. We think maybe that he has come from that rusty island over there. Have you seen anybody going to and forth?
Oh, well, I don't know about any Brother Blanton, but I mean, you know, it's kind of familiar, but I assume by you calling him brother that he must at least be one of the acolytes of Gorham, probably. But as for Rusthenge now, that's something I actually do know about. Well, let's see, I've been seeing some strange lights down there recently. I mean, I personally stay away from the place because I went there once like a few years ago and I kind of felt like I was being watched, and that was a little bit too much for me. But yeah, I've seen some lights kind of floating around there, you know, late at night. And I don't think you might even really be able to see them from the village. You know, up on this cliff, you got a really good view of it, you know. I'm kind of thinking that maybe those Thessalonians, I think they might be up to something down there, you know? Maybe it is like one of their old buildings anyways, yeah?
Did you see the Thessalonian ship make berth there?
I mean, I haven't seen it there, but, you know, they're new in town, and, you know, lights only started kind of after they arrived, so I had to assume they probably had something to do with it. I actually did. I did actually see, I saw in the night someone got on the ship. It was kind of hard to see because it was a bit dark, but I saw that someone at least got on there, and they took some big crate out of the ship, and then they walked to the aisle.
You said the structure is Thessalonian?
Yeah, I think that's what I've kind of assumed. I mean, we are kind of in their territory. Up to the north, we even have the old ruins of good old gal Balimarius's her old stronghold, you know. I figure you see big strange structures, it's usually a safe bet if it's Thessalonian. And I mean, the architecture lines up. That was what I used to be. I did design these houses, of course, before my employer left and never came back, leaving me here in this horrible little town.
Classic employer.
Where are you guys from town? I don't think I've seen you before. Oh wait, hold on now. Are you guys from? Are you fellows from Osprey Cove?
Don't worry, if you have any questions, Malchus will tell you everything about us.
Because I personally, I've been trying to get to Osprey Cove for some time. I tried to move there a few months back, but that old bridge that got knocked down, I couldn't really find a good way across. I actually kind of hurt my leg. I tried to climb down and I slipped and I hurt it pretty bad. But you know, I'm still
you
here.
can just float down with your wings, right?
You're funny, Birdman.
You got lucky the gnomes didn't get you.
The gnomes? What gnomes?
What are they called? Sorry.
Oh yeah, the Darrows. They're essentially like, underdark gnomes, basically.
I don't remember what they were called. I just know we killed some.
Oh.
Darrow with poison. Centipedes.
Oh my. I definitely don't want to be tangling with that at all. No, sir. No.
If we ever return to Osprey Cove, we will come and find you.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind of you, but here, don't let me just, take your gift for free. I mean, is there anything else I could maybe help you with? I am an architect, I know lots of things about structures and, how to get in and out and, whatever, anything.
How
Very
loyal are you
convenient.
to the Thessalonians?
Oh, not at all. They're new in town. I don't mess with them at all. They leave me alone up here in my houses.
The fort to the east.
Yeah, what are the name of those people that are in the fort? I mean,
Oh, the Gormites.
oh, it's this damn place. The Gormites.
Yeah. Yep.
The Fortitudes. They're an
oh,
acapella group.
Are you a Gormite?
Oh, no. They're a bit too rowdy bunch for my taste. I mean, the only thing they care about creating are weapons and armor and, fortifications. I mean, I'm an architect. I'm an artist at heart, truly. I like to build wondrous things, not just boring forts and palisades and all that. I tried to live there, but they didn't. It didn't seem like a good fit for me. That's why I've been trying to move to Osprey Cove. I've heard they're quite kind there, and they usually find some sort of job for everyone.
You tried to live in the fort?
No, not the fort, just the town.
No.
That's what I thought too.
But if you're curious about the fort, I mean, I'd enjoy if you could maybe map it out for me. I'd love to. I mean,
Maybe in a
still
second
building.
I have to get my lasagna out of the oven.
But I will say, if you are trying to get into the fort, I know I haven't seen many people coming in or out lately. There is actually a path kind of in the mountains to the east. I've actually seen a small cliff face that you might be able to lower yourselves down onto the roof from the northern side of the building. And you guys would know that this is technically the route that you already found.
Yeah, I wasn't told about that. So what he just told you about? He said there's a path, the one that you already found, Grub.
Ah, yes. Grub has seen this path.
Oh, I see. So you've already taken to observing. Well, good eye, young man. Good eye.
Hey, do you know anything about heads mounted on pikes in that building?
What?
Just curious, just wondering.
What?
No, why would they have heads mounted up there? I know they like to fight, but they don't kill and mount heads up there.
Okay, haha, I was just joking.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh my, this.
He's always got such a sense of humor. This
Dark
goblin.
humor, haha.
Oh.
He's a dark one. You'd think I'd be the dark one because of these feathers, but nope, it's him.
Oh my god.
So anyway, This crate that the Thessalonians took to the island, how big was it?
Oh, I'd say that it was at least as big as a man.
And how long ago was this?
Let's see. The ship showed up about a week ago. The Goramites went to meet him, and then they took that merchant up into the temple. And I would say a night or two after is when I saw that they took the crate in the middle of the night to that Rusthenge to the south.
Have the pillars always been rusted?
Well, I would have to assume that in their prime they were not, but at least as long as that I've been here, yes, they have been rusted. Most likely due to the past couple thousand years of sea foam and whatnot from the ocean. But
Malchus, you talked to the people on the ship, yes?
Yes.
Did
They
you
said
learn
they didn't-
anything?
They don't know anything about the island. They said they did not go there.
It seems that was not truthful.
So it seems. I say in Orcish.
bum bum bum.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Well,
What will you give us for mapping this fort for you?
Yes. You see, I actually have this little bit of treasure that I nicked off my old boss before he left me. And he
Nice.
pulls out this little brass key with like a bunch of little small gemstones, bedazzled on there. And it looks like it's definitely worth a good little chunk of change at the very least.
Keep your money until we return.
Did you also set a fire under his house?
Well, they kind of left before I got a chance to set a fire under their house, unfortunately. But I did hear that a tsunami hit it, so that's just as good, ain't it?
Well, I prefer fire. But sure.
Yes. I wonder if I'll ever get back to the mainland, but Osprey Cove will be good enough for me, so I wish you gentlemen luck then, at least.
Tell me, Daryl, how did these Gormites rule their town?
Hold on, he's dying.
Oh boy, I really have to lay off my pipe now and again. Oh.
Then Daryl has COPD.
The Goramites. What did you say again, son? Sorry, I was coughing a bit too hard there.
How do these Gormites rule the town?
Well,
Like tyrants?
I wouldn't really necessarily call them tyrants. I mean, they do technically have their ruler, Lord Ragnulf, so I guess you could call it a sort of, theocracy or a theocratic monarchy, I suppose. But normally, yes, they like to swing around the swords and whatnot and practice in the yard, but not really any different from any other ruler, I'd say. I know they are technically preparing to one day return to Riddleport, supposedly, and attack those dirty pirates that their people ran away from 100 years back or so. But, the people, they all seem to get along with them. I've actually just
been kind of wondering why they haven't been coming out of the temple for the past week or so.
So they're certainly not the cut off heads and put them on pikes type. Hey, Grub. I mean, that'd be crazy.
Good one. but are they?
Well, I certainly hope not. I mean, they do enforce justice in the town, but it's always been fair.
Are they really into theater or performance art where they make, I don't know, elaborate sets with highly accurate heads?
Paper mache.
Well, as somewhat alluded to earlier, unfortunately that is one spot that the Goramites are sorely lacking, is their dedication to the arts. All they care about are the martial arts.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
It would be quite strange to see.
Alright, well, thanks for talking to us.
Oh,
Thank you for your
yes.
time.
Thank you, and thank you for that map. It'll be nice to feel a little bit closer to what I once was, looking over a map of a building. And thank you if you do come back around. I would love to take you up on your offer of getting me to Osprey Cove. I would love to be a part of that community.
Yeah, assuming we don't get our heads mounted on pikes.
Yes, please don't get your heads mounted on pikes.
You'll love the Osprey Cove community. We've got a great softball team.
Oh,
Farewell.
I have heard exercise is good for your health, and to your health, good fellows. And he'll walk back into his little half-built manor as like the wind kind of blows and whistles through it with all its openings. Oh, sounding somewhat eerie. All right, so where to now? We'll say that probably took 20 minutes to a half hour. Y'all still got another hour and a half of daylight.
I am to plate my lasagna, and then I'll be back in shortly.
Nice.
Michael, I do have one quick question about how the Oracle works now, just because I got a little confused reading the text wall.
Oh, yes. So unfortunately I wasn't able to fully make that custom feat for you. I might be able to make it kind of work, but basically, you got one more spell slot. You lost your domain spell, and you only started with your revelation spell. But it also doesn't have the curse-bound trait anymore. And you now have that little action that we made for you, the accelerate time thing, that when you use that, it'll increase your curse level by 1. And then if you use it again, it'll increase it up to 2. But then the benefit will be bigger for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when you're cursed, you'll technically be enfeebled, and there's another negative effect. So it's like a trade-off.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I left the time thing alone for now because it's still kind of the same, but I might eventually kind of make it like a custom entry for that. Because unfortunately, your subclass is the one that didn't get updated. But supposedly it might actually get updated in Gods and Mysteries, supposedly. So we'll see.
So I have the one revelation spell now. How does the curse work in general now? Is this how it's supposed to work, where I do this other thing to be cursed?
Yes, so you have to use your accelerate time action to be cursed. So basically all the curses lost their 24/7 benefits. And what I did for you is I made your action kind of channel some of those benefits instead. So now to get all speedy and get your little bonus to AC when you're moving around, you'll have to use your action to curse yourself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I did make it a free action, so, you know, as soon as you want to use it, you can use it and get that curse going.
Okay. How's the curse supposed to work? Like in the normal new?
Oh, for all the other new, basically it's like every subclass of Oracle got like an action, kind of like the one I made for you, where they use the action, it increases their curse level, and then you can have up to 4 levels of curse, but to start you can only have up to 2. And then as you use the action more, your curse goes up, so you suffer more negative effects, but also the action is like a useful thing, so you're also getting the use out of the action. And then you can bring your curse back down by like focusing for 10 minutes, and you can reduce the curse down back to 0, so you're like not suffering the negative benefits anymore. And so your revelation spell, your temporal distortion, it is a focus spell, so you can use it, and then you can spend 10 minutes focusing to actually get your focus pool refilled, so you can cast it again.
Okay.
So essentially now you kind of have 2 pools, because you can use that ability twice, technically, in a combat, because once you get to Curse 2, you can't advance anymore for now. And then you also have the spell that you can use once, essentially, in a combat. And then afterwards, if you focus to get your spell back and then reduce your curse back down, then you can use those actions again. So you kind of have like 2 extra pools of stuff aside from just your normal spells now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Grub's versatile
it's
vials.
all very confusing.
Yeah, you did all, like, you picked, I think you were the one person to pick a class from the Advanced Player's Guide, which they basically marketed as like, here's cool other classes that are somewhat more complicated. But yeah, and Grub, your versatile file thing, you just get some in the morning, and you can use them as bombs, or you can use them to make other stuff with quick alchemy. And since you're a quick bomber, you can technically use the vials to make bombs, and then you can throw them in like the same action. So pretty useful. Oh, and also, since you're a bomber, you can actually change the damage type of the vial. So if you like saw something was weak to cold, you could essentially mix like a cold brew and throw it at them.
And that's just if I'm throwing the vial, right? Not if I make like a bomb. I can't just make any bomb out of it, but
yeah, it's the vials that you can change. The bombs would do whatever damage the bomb does, but you can make bombs with the vials. But yeah. So yeah, where are we headed now, folks?
Tell me, Grub, were these heads wearing hats?
No, I don't think so.
one was wearing like a tricorn hat.
Oh, yes. What? Well, yes. The heads are real, and they were mounted in the fort. And one of them was wearing a hat, kind of like a pirate hat.
Sailor's hat. Interesting.
Yes.
Maybe the merchant that the ship is waiting for.
Maybe. Surprisingly astute of you.
Tell me, Birdman, how much time do we have left in this day?
Meyore, how much time do you have left in this day?
You know that as you cast time sense that there's like an hour and 27 minutes left of daylight.
I let them know. There's about an hour and 27 minutes of daylight remaining.
You think we can make it to the island and back before then? I'm not sure if we run into trouble.
Yeah, how long will it take us to get there?
Seems like it'll probably take like an hour to get there.
Alright, don't trust that ruler. I feel like that is way off. Yeah, so I mean, if it took you guys like 15 minutes to get here, It'd be like 15 minutes to get back, another 15 to get over there, another 15 to get down here. So that's like an hour, right? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'd say at least like just about. And then the water wading through that'll technically slow you down a little bit. I'd say it'd probably take a hair over an hour to get here, like to walk around.
Perhaps not tonight. I don't want to contend with whatever lights he saw in the sky. So, I guess back to the inn to wait for Elder Ordwy.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm not sure what to do. I don't know. Kind of trying to think of a plan here. We can go and surprise him and use the cover of darkness, but then we're coming
We have
back
to see if the elder meets us first. Yeah. If she doesn't, then we go in.
Malchus, you talk to these Thessalonians.
I'm not sure they could be trusted.
Would they help us if they knew that their merchant might be dead?
Perhaps. Or they take over the ship themselves.
Well, think on it. Back to the inn for now.
To the inn. As you guys make your way back to the inn, and as you get inside, Elsie's happy to see you and like lets you know that she had just finished dinner, made some cooked potatoes, some meat. She has some bread from her baking this morning.
Do I smell bacon?
Oh, you're so funny. I unfortunately did not have bacon. It's lamb chops though. I hope that's all right. Don't worry, not related to our goat Isba. You guys are able to have a nice meal. Is there anything you want to talk about as you guys wait out the clock to see if Elder Ordwy gets here before sunset?
Is that what he said before sunset? Is that what we're waiting
this
for?
lamb is related to Isba.
Yeah, because she was like originally gonna be like, come check things out if I don't arrive by like tomorrow morning. But then y'all were like, no, make sure they let you stay at the inn because that's how they get you.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's wait for her. Let's wait for her. Let's wait for Elder Ordwy. And if she doesn't show, then we take a trip to the island and storm the fort.
Perhaps we do infiltration into the fort. In secret, see if we discover anything in there.
I don't have any secrets. I'm looking for my companion.
Troubling.
I will, however, knock on the door and ask for Elder Ordwy.
Ah, yes. Great strategy.
Perhaps you can go around your trail there.
Perhaps, Malchus, you should see if these friends of yours on the boat would be willing to go with you. Bigger distraction for grub.
Perhaps I can Ask again.
Gordok, I assume you want to infiltrate because I'm sure you'd like to steal things.
Only if there's anything worth stealing. I've often found people who put heads on pikes don't have very good taste.
How can the head taste if it's on a pike?
Oh, a different kind of taste, my friend.
Dell's like snickering over there.
A head on a pike tastes different?
Well, I imagine these ones are rotting, so they probably do taste different.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. I love that. Oh my
It
god.
reminds me of the war times.
Malgus,
Oh, tell us about the war, Grandpa.
what war times?
Back in Korea, I mean... The last wall, back in the last wall. Where we were overrun by a tyrant magician. What is it?
A
Rob?
magician.
What is it?
How was he a tyrant? Did he, did he take all your cards?
Didn't you read my backstory?
What I will say, as you make that joke at him, at the mention of a last wall and a powerful magician, it is like very common knowledge in this world. There is a undead lich known as Tar Bafon, or Tar Bafon, however the hell you want to pronounce it, who essentially like nuked this keep to like escape his imprisonment there, and he is like literally a menace to the world, to the point where like the god king Eridan like fought him a couple times in the past. So he is like an uber threat in this world, like freaking Thanos, basically. Like very not good that he is technically free right now, and like everyone is kind of worried about what'll happen next.
He captured
Here
my
I am playing an
orc
oracle.
family.
You wouldn't let me play a god king.
You were at the last wall?
This magician had corrupted my people and made them fight for him. This tyrant killed my family. I will not stand for more tyrants.
Grub knows how you feel.
Your family was killed by tyrants?
A kind of tyrant, yes.
Let Grub tell you about a little something called capitalism, baby.
The fires of industry consumed Grub's family.
Aye. To our family.
Grub.
And I hold up a tank of whatever water we're drinking or whatever.
I'll hold that up and say, Grub has his own fire. And he used it.
Oh, really?
That is all Grub will say.
As Grub has his like Vietnam flashback eyes. But yeah, you guys are able to eat, and it's a good meal, good enough. And yeah, you see as the sun goes down, and no sight of Elder Ordwe, no knock at the door. We'll take a little break there, and we'll be back in just a minute. So, see you in a second. All right, we're back. Yeah. What's the plan, fellas?
Grub, I think maybe the Thessalonians were the bad guys, right?
No,
They were not?
they're on the ship that we might get to help us.
Yeah, but don't they come with the merchant to collect money for the bad lady?
Maybe. I don't really know what's happening.
Perhaps the fort is preparing to make a stand.
Del pipes
It's possible,
in.
but it's a stand that nobody can see, which doesn't seem very productive.
Definitely not how I would go about it.
Yeah, Dell's he pipes in for a second. And he's basically says why, does it make you wonder why they asked us to find their captain in the temple? Pretty much.
Captain is dead.
Perhaps.
But why would they kill him? And what does that have to do with the rust?
Do we look at the island first, or will we go knock on this door?
And is Meyore how have these guys not followed? Simple story.
No. This is great. I love this. And no, it's not exactly simple, because there are who knows what's at play. Y'all are uncovering a mystery.
Perhaps we should go to the island first.
But then what if we're too late to help the elder? As much as I, don't care, I do care a little.
The elder has been in there for hours. Can't imagine a little more time would do much to help her.
Well, sure, unless they are waiting to cut her head off, and then what if they cut her head off and we've been gone for another hour and stopped it?
Could you see the front door from your perch on the roof?
I think so, couldn't we?
I think we could.
Y'all could see what from the perch
Well, we
on the
could
roof?
see in the courtyard, and then that showed us the
door
gate.
of the gate to the...
So I mean, when just a reminder, so when y'all looked at the front gate, right? The front gate is literally covered in spikes. Looked like it would be very hard to climb without stabbing the hell out of yourself.
But we can see it.
Yeah, you could. I mean, y'all could see it from the front. Y'all could also see it from that cliff. And you could see there was a front entrance, and y'all saw the roof, but y'all couldn't really see in the building.
Sure.
There were a few guards outside, right?
Yeah.
So this is a building, not a courtyard?
Well, no. So there's behind the wall, there's a courtyard that they saw, but then obviously in front
And then there's
or
the
behind
building.
the courtyard, there's the temple itself. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going
To answer
to
your
knock on the
question,
door.
yes, I could see the gate.
I will also point out, for whatever y'all do, Crowlock and Dell, you guys can't really see right now. Y'all can
You
see
motherfucker.
the lights. Y'all can see torches outside
cheating.
people's homes. But,
You piece of shit.
but Grub and
Didn't I
Malchus,
tell
y'all
you the
can
new
see
update?
fine, just colorless. But yeah, Dell and Crowlock have low light vision.
I'm pretty sure the update for the Time Oracle that they're gonna put out gives me superior dark vision.
But Dell does chime in, and you guys see as he kind of taps his little dagger, and he casts light, and you now see there's a little ball of light floating around his dagger. He says, "Oh, sorry. It was a little dark."
I can't spy with a ball of light hanging near me.
Sorry.
Krolak, you will just have to follow Grub.
Oh my god. Oh wait, it doesn't even matter if you fall off a cliff because you can just land.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
But how do you know which way's up? Maybe you need to check for your fall when it's dark. Oh man.
I'm going to knock on the store and ask.
If only
for
I had that.
orderly.
Oh, sorry. If only I had that blue fire from last game.
Yep, the thing that got immediately given to some other character when I specifically made it a hangable lantern that could hang off of you, since you were like the only one that didn't have something or something like that. Or maybe it was you got given it and it was the one person that didn't have dark vision didn't get it. But yeah, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I was just looking up if crows see in the dark to be like, this is inaccurate, but it's not. Crows don't see well at night. Damn it! Foiled again. Can I be Owl Luck instead?
Owl. Well, if you want to be an awakened animal at some point, I'm sure we could make you be an owl.
I think we can just all walk to the front door. We're only looking for answers and our companion.
Malchus, people don't always give you straightforward answers.
I suppose if they don't, we can always feign innocence and sneak up later.
We can pull back and make a plan for later.
Better plan. Fine, we'll do that.
I doubt they'll be bold enough to attack us right in front of the gate.
Correct. Shall we go?
All right, let's
Yes,
do it.
let's go.
Y'all make your way to the gate of Stonehome. As you guys move through the city, you see that most people have turned in for the night, as you don't really see anyone on the streets. Okay, and you guys approach the gates. There is a certain armored knight standing at the top of the gate, standing watch. And do you guys say anything, or?
Good evening. We're here for our companion, Elder Ordley.
Ordwy.
Whatever, that's what I said.
Unfortunately,
Elder Orderly.
you will have to come back tomorrow, my friends. The temple is closed for the night.
I'm gonna say in Orcish to Malchus. Ask them if they will let her leave.
We can come back tomorrow, but she must come with us now.
Oh, well, you see, she has decided to stay with us for the night. We have more than ample accommodations for your elder,
Oh, no,
as I
keep-
said before. Because you
Your
guys can recognize
smirk.
this is the, this is
Your
definitely
smirk
that woman
tells
from
me
before.
no.
Can we see if she's lying? Obviously.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and give me, I believe sense motive is secret perception checks.
It's a secret perception check?
Yep, I believe so.
Where'd my little toolbar go?
Yeah, it is. Okay. You gotta have your token selected.
That's the perception in
there we
purple
go.
or not in purple?
It's the one in
the
attributes
perception
that's, at the
is
bottom.
not in purple. Thank you for asking.
And a blind GM roll.
Oh, nice.
Yes, blind GM roll.
It's
Let me
supposed to be
redo it
blind, you fool.
I think we
let
can
me
stick
redo
with
it.
that. Oh man. Okay, so, and you are trying to see if she is lying that the temple has ample accommodations.
Well, I'm trying to see. I'm really trying to see if she's lying about the elder saying she wants to stay there.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I could weasel that in there. All right. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I believe the temple has accommodations, you tool.
Okay, yeah. So, let's see here. Let's see. Where are you? You are there you are. You got renamed. Okay. So yeah. All right. Let's see here. Grub. Wow. Even you, Crowlock. You guys notice that she is probably not telling the truth. She's being a little weird. Malchus, you actually get that she is blatantly lying, and you have a better idea that based on everything you've seen so far, what you've heard, it is very likely that she is now being held here against her will, and they are not going to let her leave.
Okay, I tell Grub in Orcish. I can tell she is not being held here. Or she is being held here not by her will. And they are not going to let her leave.
Time for plan B.
I agree.
Can I read the air, Michael, and attempt some diplomacy? Is that a thing I can do?
I see. Sure. Are you reading the air between like you guys and Sister Vanda?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Okay.
I wanna.
Meyore.
No. I was trying to understand if you were like trying to get the vibes of what they were saying in Orcish together, or if you were trying to.
No.
Yeah, go ahead and give me.
I don't care about Orcish.
Oh, that's a literal cantrip that you have. Nice.
It is an actual cantrip that it exists in my spells.
That is so funny. Okay, so
I'm a thief who knows how to talk his way out of situations, man.
yeah, all right, roll diplomacy, I guess. Since
Nice.
I guess this is for making an impression, and you'll get a little bonus. Oh, here, let me drag this to you, so you get your bonus.
I was gonna say, how do I roll for diplomacy? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so just go ahead and go to your skills and click diplomacy and just do I don't think make an impression is blind, is it? Let's see. Make an impression. Make an impression is not secret. Okay.
Okay, so just open to everyone.
Yep, that's fine.
Public.
All right. Yeah. So you are trying to read the room a little bit. Trying to present yourself as friendly as possible, not an antagonizer or anything like that. Sister Vanda is not having it, and she stares down at you, clearly like stiff posture. She does not want you here. She would rather you be gone, essentially. It's kind of surprising she hasn't barked for y'all to, back off the wall.
Grub will say, well, Unfortunate, we will just have to meet her in the morning.
That would be best.
All right, everybody, let's head back to the inn.
Nice.
I
okay.
pat Sister Vanda on the back and say, "Good to see you again, sister." And I want to rifle through her pockets because I hate
she's
her.
like
She's standing
standing up on the wall, so you will unfortunately not be able
then I won't
to
do that.
do that.
And I give her a kiss on the cheek and say, "I'll see you in the morning too, sweetheart."
She pulls out a gun. All right. Cool. All right. So you guys begin walking at least in the direction of the inn. So what are we actually going to the inn? I couldn't remember if there's like a alternate side play thing. All right.
Yeah, the side plays. We got to go check out the island.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So I guess you guys start kind of making your way to the inn and then get like out of like wait for her to like do a round or something as she like goes up and down the wall. Sight. And then I guess you guys would like try to get closer to the water and like kind of like bush to bush this type situation, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Under the cover.
Yeah,
of
just a midnight stroll, man.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
sneaky.
Cool.
Sneaky, whatever that bonus is.
Yeah.
I'm not sneaking. I'm just holding hands with Dell, and it's a romantic stroll if anyone asks. Damn it.
Yes, I would assume at least one of y'all is holding on to Grub or Malchus or something, since y'all can't see.
Here, hold my pocket.
Nice.
Is there anything in there?
Oh my god!
I turn my pocket inside out. There's nothing in there, and I hand it to him to hold my pocket.
No serpents.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
No serpents.
All right, cool. So we're all stealthing, which is fine, and you guys begin making your way around the aisle. And making your way through the darkness, and you do eventually come upon the water. It is dark, but since its sunset wasn't long ago, it's probably not going to be high tide for another couple hours, so y'all can technically cross as it is still low tide. Probably won't be high tide till the moon is at its highest point.
Perhaps before infiltration, we should get a better sense of what the Thessalonians have been up to.
Agreed. To the island.
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Walk across the water. Let's go.
You guys begin making your way across the water. The water.
Give me my Jesus moment, damn it.
All right.
I would like to stealth as soon as we.
And we're
get
all
the girl
stealthing.
set up.
Yeah. I think everyone's stealthing. Okay.
Yeah,
and you
it's
guys
a stealthy
kind of
Expo
eventually
edition.
get to you make it to the aisle. It is like, it's not a huge aisle, but it's like still big enough that like you guys obviously can kind of see the spires in the distance, but you can't like see the base of the spires. So I guess as you guys kind of sneakily make your way up, you guys kind of like get to like the crest of a hill where you can like see better down below. And everyone's being all sneaky like. I assume maybe like, I don't know, are you guys like laying on your bellies as y'all like look over to get a good eye of this? Okay, so then what I will say is that you got Malchus and Grub, since y'all can see better in the night. You see that at the Isle's crown is a broad, flat field, its southern edge dropping away from the waves. Below, affording a magnificent view of the sea, while to the north, a craggy ridge of barren rock blocks the view of Iron Harbor. In a circle, just north of the cliff's edge, rise 7 jagged spires of rusted metal, which you can now see the base a lot better. Each obviously going over 50 feet in the sky. Within this circle of ancient iron stand 7 rock formations that may have at one time been sculptures, but are now little more than weathered chunks of stone pillars and rubble. At the center, a 7-sided pit drops a few feet into a heap of boulders, stones, and other scree, among which stubborn shoots of grass and small shrubs grow fitfully. But not necessarily more natural to this isle, you guys also see that there is a 15-foot by 20-foot canvas tent that has been erected between 2 of the metal spires on the western side. Nearby is a sizable wooden crate, which it's a little bit too far away to exactly see what's in there, but y'all can see that there is a big crate there. But what I will say you guys can kind of see still is you do see that there are what appear to be somewhat freshly dug channels that connect 2 of the smaller stone sculptures and the pit at the center. And while you guys can't see color in the dark, there does appear to be liquid in these little channels, and it's not clear, I'll say that. But here, let me actually take us to this map so y'all can also get a better view of that as well. Let's see, this would be bonus. Here we go. Let's see, activate this. And all right, I'm gonna drag you guys here since I'm kind of describing it as you guys are more far off. You're not like actually right there where you are. This is just so you guys can kind of like actually see a little bit.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, hold
0.
on, let me get you on there.
Oh, there we go. It was telling me there is no token in this scene that lets you see.
Yeah, I had to actually get you down there. Okay, as I
Thank
said,
you,
you guys
sir.
aren't this close. Y'all are kind of like on a hill in the distance. But you guys
Oh, it's
also
beautiful.
see that there appear to be some cultists in and around the tents. And you see that there are some bit of light. They have like, there's kind of like these floating flames near the tent. I possibly torches, a little hard to see in the distance, but there are these flames there. And I called them cultists, but these robed figures all appear
These
to
totally
be
normal dudes.
yeah, these totally not evil looking guys. They
wearing
are
Guys, it's just a frat, okay? It's just a frat party.
yeah, they once again you
Togas.
guys can't really see color, but there are these robed figures standing amongst the tent and kind of talking amongst themselves. And you guys can also hear somewhat strange noises coming from the crate as well. But yeah, and I think that is actually, as you guys kind of get a little lay of the land, is a nice perfect spot to end our session tonight. So I'm glad that you guys are investigating something pretty wild. So we'll see what happens next time, and hopefully we'll have the whole gang here to help us deal with all this.
Meyore, let me open the crate. Let me
Come on,
open
we
it.
could just kill these guys real quick. It won't take so-
Let me open the crate.
But yeah, thank you
Loot
everyone
box.
for hanging, and we will see you next time. So until then, stay happy and all that jazz. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.